Hey, what's going on, guys? Pineapple Sway here. Today I'm bringing you guys the best Captain Boomerang build I have found so far for Season 2, Episode 3. We're going pretty old school today. We're going to be using the IV gear set. Obviously, we have the Two-Face Tier 2 weapon. Nothing crazy. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of Captain Boomerang, so this is what I've been using. This is, I think, one of my really only time I've actually used Captain Boomerang fully, but you guys have been requesting so much for a Captain Boomerang build, so I thought I'd at least bring you guys this. Obviously, we're running the Firefly grenade. We have the Bane SMG, so we have a 50% chance to get grenades off melee, and we're kind of just relying on Firefly grenades, Tier 2 Two-Face, and the Poison IV gear set. So basically what we were running last season with Harley, running it with Captain Boomerang. And then we have the Parasite shield because I really do like the shield. I think it's pretty good, and I have it combined with the Golden Glider corrupted gear so we can, get that extra damage. So yeah, like what I said, probably not the most unique inventory or items that we're running. Obviously we're running the IV gear set, probably the best gear set in the game, but like kind of need all the help I can get because I really had no idea how to use Captain Boomerang, and I'm just not really the best with them. You're going to see in the gameplay. This is also multiplayer gameplay, so I'm using Boomerang obviously, and then my friend Clint's using the Joker. So yeah, let's get on with the gameplay. I wish I was a little bit better with Boomerang, but he just really isn't my strong suit. But a lot of you guys have been asking for good Boomerang builds since he seems to be pretty popular, since I've had a ton of requests, as I've already mentioned. And this build is pretty simple. I don't want to really talk about it for too long, but basically we are just kind of relying on grenades and just going with that, since obviously, as most of y'all know, after a certain point, guns just become kinda useless. I would say after this season, it's not as bad. After around Mastery 300, guns get pretty useless. While last season, guns were useless after like Mastery 50, so the only thing really that works is like guaranteed ticks, which is why we have the IV gear set, and then, grenades. Since for some reason, grenades are just pretty good in general. Then obviously my freeze build was a lot different than this build. My freeze build, I tried to specifically go away from using the IV gear set and use season 2 items because I'm still working on that. I still need to get some corrupted gear and get up to excuse me, a high mastery, like around maybe 600, 1,000 even, just to show case that build like a pure season 2 build, while like this build is relying heavily on a lot of season 1 items. Because I mean, like what I said, play who you want to play. But like you can tell from this gameplay, I don't really know what I'm doing with Boomer, but hopefully these items, that I'm showcasing will show, someone who is good at Boomer, who likes to play Boomer, like, this is what you want to run if you really want to compete and, make it up there in high master levels. And then right there I died in like the stupidest way possible because I didn't even get the prompt for the destroyer. But yeah, really for now it's kind of just, or currently still, and now it's the IV gear set, I would say, is just the best gear set, and running Burn Affliction. That's really your best combo, and then having a piece of tier 2 Two-Face just so you can get that 10% tick. Yeah, that's really I would say the best build you can run still to this day. And I don't think Rocksteady has any plans of nerfing or patching the IV gear set. So like what I've mentioned in previous videos, since they're not going to nerf it, they're not going to patch it, I'm just going to run the IV gear set because it's the best. Obviously, I'm going to make builds, that don't revolve around the IV gear set because, someone may want that, someone may request that. Like, gosh, I'm just so bad with Boomer. But, because a lot of you guys have been asking for Captain Boomerang builds, and although I'm not great at Captain Boomerang, I can at least make this video to help at least a couple people. And, show you guys, hey, these are the items you want to run if you want to be really, really good with Captain Boomerang and get the most out of your build. Obviously, I wish I had better gameplay to showcase, but it's just kind of the truth. I'm not really good with Captain Boomerang. So, and I know a lot of you guys have been asking gameplay for King Shark, gameplay and builds for King Shark, which I totally will bring at some point. It's just, once again, that's just a character I'm not really familiar with. I would say my best character is Harley. I'm really good at playing as her because that's kind of the only character I've played since the game has launched. Miss Freeze, I would say, is a pretty good 2 for me. And then Deadshot, Joker, King Shark, and Boomerang I'm super rusty with, but I would say Boomerang's kind of my worst because I really had no idea what I was doing, and I would say that's pretty prevalent in this gameplay and we're only doing like mastery like 350. We're not really doing anything crazy. But a lot of you guys were asking, hey, Boomer builds past mastery 300, so I thought I would at least deliver on the promise. But I'm not going to be talking too much entirely in this video. I'm going to be actually cutting it short. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 1.6k subscribers. Road to 2k. I'm trying to hit 2,000 by the end of the year. I think it's extremely possible. And you guys have been killing it with the support on these Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League videos. Obviously, here and there I get a bad batch of comments, but honestly that doesn't really affect me anymore. The videos are getting views, likes, and comments, so that's all that matters. Anyways though, this is Pineapple Sway. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay. Captain Boomerang build, Season 2 build. Peace out.
The Earthlings. There are 4 of them and more of you. Stop, Earthlings. Stay! We can negotiate this like reasonable beings